Hello, welcome back to our Algebra 1 class. Today, our objective is 8.10a, add and subtract polynomials of degree 1. It is about adding and subtracting polynomials. We will learn first what are polynomials, what are monomials, binomials, and trinomials. What is the degree of a monomial? How do you write polynomials in standard form? And which one has the greatest degree and therefore considered leading coefficient? The word monomial, meaning it's just a single term, as simple as that, like 5x, or 2n, or maybe just a constant 7. What are binomials? Binomials, of course, by the keyword bi means there are two of them, so it consists of two monomials. That's why it's called binomial, such as 2n plus 7. Another example of binomial is 5x plus 2n because it consists of two monomials. So in an expression wherein there are three monomials, now we call it trinomial. So all these are considered or called polynomial, but some will be monomial, some will be binomial, and some will be trinomial. So going back to the definition of polynomial, it is a sum of monomials. So a monomial is just a single term. Binomial has two terms. It's the sum of two monomials. And trinomial is the sum of three monomials. So polynomials with more than three terms have no special name. Now, what is the degree of a monomial? Degree is the exponent, okay? And when we say degree of monomials, is the sum of the exponents of all its variables. Here in x squared or x to the second power, the degree is the 2. For x cubed or to the third power, the degree will be the 3, the exponent. When you have multiple degrees, just like here in x, y, z, you have to add them if they're asking for the degree of the polynomial. Therefore, if you add the exponent of the x to the first power, y to the first power, z to the first power, therefore, the degree of this whole polynomial will be 3. Okay? Okay, let's look at this trinomial, which is n8 plus 4a squared plus 3. What will be the degree of this polynomial? When they're looking for the degree of a polynomial, you're looking at the degree of a monomial term with the highest degree. So in this case, you know this variable has 1 degree. The a has a second power, so its degree is 2, while the 3 doesn't have any power. So if we want the degree of this polynomial, I'm looking at the highest degree, which will be that 2. Okay, let's look at this binomial, 4n to the second power plus 7xyz. Which one will be the degree of the polynomial? So the degree of a polynomial is the highest degree of a monomial in that term. Okay, you're looking at the highest degree. In this case, it's no longer 2 because 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So what is a standard form of a polynomial? It's just basically writing them in order wherein the degree is from greatest to least. So you're looking at the exponents and they should be from greatest to least. Just like this example here in standard form. Okay, why is it in standard form? Because look at the first monomial. It has the highest power, 4x to the cubed, okay, or to the third power, minus 5 squared plus 2x plus 7. Isn't it their degrees or exponents are from greatest to least? And thus, the one or the monomial with the highest degree, okay, or greatest degree is what we call the leading coefficient because it has the highest degree or greatest degree. Now let's try an example. Is this polynomial written in standard form? No. So we have to write it in standard form. And it's easy. Remember, they are arranged from greatest to least. And you're looking at the exponent, the degree. Should be from greatest to least. Now it's written in standard form. Why? Because look at the exponents. They are now from greatest to least. And since 7 is a constant and it doesn't have any variable, it should be written last at the end. Now let's determine whether each expression in the table is a polynomial. If so, identify the polynomial as a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. Then find the degree of the polynomial. The first one is 3x minus 7xyz. Is it a polynomial? Yes, because it is the sum of two monomials. This is a monomial, this is a monomial. And why do we call it sum? Because subtracting two monomials is the same thing as adding its opposite. So 3x minus 7xyz is the same thing as 3x plus, and then that 7xyz can be a negative. Therefore, you're still going to be what? Subtracting here, since they're different signs. Remember the rules in integer operations. Let's look at the next expression, which is negative 25. Is it considered polynomial? Yes, because it's a monomial, which is a type of polynomial. It's a single term. It's a real number as well. What will be the degree or exponent of this? It's going to be 0 because it doesn't have any variable. Next is 7n cubed plus 3n to the negative 4. It is not called or considered polynomial. Why? Because it has a negative power or negative degree. The last one is 9x cubed plus 4x plus x plus 4 plus 2x. So this expression can simplify into 9x cubed plus 7x plus 4. Why? Because we have to add the like terms. The 2x plus that 1x is 3x, plus that 4x will be 7x. That's why it's now 9x cubed plus 7x plus that 4 at the end, which is a constant. And it's written in standard form because the exponents are from greatest to least. Now let's try to determine whether each expression given below is a polynomial. If it's a polynomial, we're going to find the degree of and determine whether it's a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. Look at the first item, 36. 36 is a what? Monomial. So therefore, it's a polynomial. What is a degree of 36? Just like that negative 25, it will have a 0 degree. What type of polynomial is this? It's just single term, therefore it's monomial. Looking at item number 2, 3 over q to the second power plus 5. If you have an exponent at the bottom or at the denominator, it looks like this one. Therefore, that exponent used to be a negative, just like this n to the fourth power. So, will this be considered as a polynomial? No. As long as the power or degree is negative, it's not a polynomial. 7x minus x plus 5. Is this a polynomial? It has 3 monomials. Therefore, it's a polynomial. What will be the degree? Is the highest degree among the variables. But the exponents of this are just 1, so the degree will be 1. Okay, 8g to the second power h minus 7gh plus 2. Okay, remember, if we have multiple degrees here, we have to add them. First of all, this is a trinomial because you have 3 terms. Therefore, it's a polynomial. What will be considered the degree of this polynomial is the highest degree, which is 3. Again, the type of polynomial is trinomial. Write each polynomial in standard form. Remember, the standard form is wherein the degree will be from greatest to least. Then identify the leading coefficient. Remember, the leading coefficient is the one with the highest degree. First, copy down the expression given, then write it in standard form. Remember, standard form, the exponents should be from greatest to least. The leading coefficient has the highest degree. 2x to the 7th power minus x to the 8th power. Is this in standard form? No, because the degrees are not in order from greatest to least. To identify the leading coefficient, look for the one with the highest degree. Therefore, this one has the highest degree, and what number do we have here is a 1, a negative 1. That is our leading coefficient. You can actually pause this video and do it yourself. First, that item number 8. Go ahead, write it on your notebook, and also identify the leading coefficient with the highest degree. Alright, good luck on your homework, and I'll see you in class. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video. Bye!